Family, friends, fellow gamers, educators, and students, welcome to Grumpy Gnome Gaming. I am Grumpy Gnome, trying to get into this game, but fear not, because I remembered how now. And here we go. So let's go ahead and load game. We're going to load up the en route 1. And here we are. Pause. Before we leave, oops, I didn't want to do that. Let's do this, come in a little closer. Before we leave the friendly arm in again, I want to go back and talk to Bentley. We got some unfinished business here of the good type. So the first thing I'm going to do, I noticed that Guenter doesn't have a ranged weapon, and where we're going to need a ranged weapon. So I'm going to do a little inventory management here because I don't think he can use his shield with what he's getting. So we're going to sell that. We don't need the Morning Star anymore because we got Stupefier. And Helmut, he's got enough bullets to last him on his quest. Wolfgang, I'm going to give him a full allotment of arrows because where we're going, there are no arrows. And then finally, we got Hans here, and Hans also has a nice allotment of bullets, so he's good to go. So let's go ahead and come back to the game. Let's select every. We're going to talk. We're going to go ahead and talk with Bentley again. What do you have to sell me? We don't need. I don't know if we want to rest right now or not. I could give Hans 2 more spells, but I don't think so. I think we're good with what we got. So what we're going to do, I'm going to sell these 2 items here, and then I'm going to come on down to my place, baby, and I'm going to get Guenter a heavy crossbow. And the reason for this is it gives +2 to damage, but it is so slow. This is like the slowest speed factor of the game that it's going to be a one-shot item. So basically, he's going to get a shot off, and then he's going to grab his sword and then get into combat. So he's going to get the heavy. He's also going to get a full allotment of bolts, which is 12. And I wanted to top off Wolfgang with arrows. So I'm going to go ahead and grab him 12 as well. And it's going to cost us a little bit. So 87 gold. This is how much we have. So yeah, I'm grumbling because I don't want to pay for it, but this is just one of those things that you have to do. I could have, and now that I stop and think about it, Garrick in Baragast has a light crossbow, and we could have taken him into our party, taken his things, and then let him go. I could have got a crossbow that way, but it's all good. Anyway, that's what I wanted to do. Let's get out of here. And of course, before you can use the items, you need to equip them. So, oh, where did they go? Who got them? Are you kidding me? Did we not purchase them? Whoa, everybody back. Everybody back.
It's been dreadful slow business lately.
I thought we purchased those. Well, let's find out. So, yeah, he has nothing to sell. Okay, let's come on down and do that again. So we're going to take one of those. We're going to take a full allotment of these, which is going to be 12. Done. Take a full allotment of those, which is going to be 12. Oh, you know, instead of buy, I think I hit done. I hope. Otherwise, I got twice as much as I need. Okay, go here. That looks a little better. I'm going to put this in the number 2 slot. That goes there. That goes there. And you get 1, you get 2, you get 3. Now he's still, even though he's proficient, he has the same proficiency with both of these. For some reason, the crossbow takes a 19 to hit, and the sword only takes a 16. So, go figure. And for the arrows, those are going to Wolfgang. And let's go ahead and max out his allotment. Just like that. Boom. And we're out of here now.
You right.
Yep.
I'm on it.
Let's go. We got places to go. Places to go and people to see, and
You must gather your party before venturing forth. Sorted.
yeah, you got to gather your party before venturing forth. We are going to make haste. The first half of this game is probably going to be a bit slow because we're going to go back into the original 2 areas where we came from as soon as we left Candlekeep. We're going to go to the ambush map, and then we're going to go to the one where we met Elminster. And the reason for going here is
Right, what's this then?
we just want to clear the regions of all of the fog of war that's there. Now, the reason I'm running over to this side of the map first is because it was dark. I do not like to travel in the dark. Now we have light.
Sorted.
So what I'm going to do here, if ever you want to see your map, just hit the N button up here, and you can see all this fog of war that we need to clear. But let's get going. Just like mowing a lawn, we're going to...
Get over here.
We're basically going to...
Go on then.
And I didn't want to... Oh, I waited a little bit too long. That sucked. Oh my gosh, what a boob I am.
Deserve?
Okay, that wasn't cool. But,
You need me?
yeah, go. Man, that was too early for that to happen. Okay. Yeah,
Sorted.
that was way too early for that to happen. But you know what? We'll have fun with it. We'll make it work. So anyway, I just waited a little bit too long
You right.
before I changed them
Go
over.
on then.
And that reminds me of another thing also. I'm going to change their marching order. Because notice how Hans has always been on the outside. Here, let me put it back and I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Right, what's this then?
We're going to go up to the top here, and that's Cloakwood, which we cannot go to. So let's come down here. And now that they're in their marching order, you see how Hans is on the outside down here? If there was an enemy right in this fog of war with a missile weapon, that Hans would be the target of that missile weapon, even though Wolfgang has a better armor class. So also with the better hit points, a better survivability rate. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to switch their marching orders so that Wolfgang is now going to be on the outside and Hans is going to be in the more in the middle of the pack, where he'll be a little bit better protected. Watch, see how they kind of take up the formation there. That's probably a safer place for him to be. Okay, there's 2 animals that we encounter on this map that you would need to be concerned with if you were a new player. And The first one is a black bear. That's worth 175 experience points. And the second one is a wolf, which is worth 65 experience points. Now, if I had to prioritize them as far as which is the greater threat, see, there's our first bear. The wolf is actually a greater threat than the bear. And the reason I say that is because you can outrun the bear. And also notice the bear has the blue neutral ring on it. So if you don't bother the bear won't bother you. Just don't get too close to it if you don't want to attack it. I am going to put a little play on this, is that we're actually going to hunt the bear for food. It's not necessarily evil, but I want the 175 experience. So that's good. Now I've got, am I going to get a second shot off? No, I'm not. But I can get into combat with this thing. Oh, and this bear can... Okay, this is really not going well. I don't know if I'm going to be able to... Yeah, you know what we should have done? We should have ran. Like I said, we can outrun the bear. Oh, and the bear is already... It's feared now. Uh-oh, we don't want it to get away. And come on, somebody hit him. Boom, there it goes. And there's our 175. And of course, this was wasted here because we could have kited the bear. But and wow, we're not even healed all the way. But you know what? We're going to have to make that work.
I'm on it.
So now the scary thing is we still have 2 wolves that we need to deal with. And those wolves can actually wreak some havoc on us. So we're going to try to do our best to there's the other bear. But I don't like where I'm at because I can't run. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to come further south, and then we're going to cut across this way so that we can come up from the south. And oh my gosh, and there's a wolf. Wonderful. Well,
you right.
Let's try this.
Go on then. Run if you wish. You'll not get far.
Yeah, this might not have been the best case scenario here. But we'll play it by ear and see what happens. I may just want to go ahead and burn a healing potion just to get me up there. See, the wolf is 65, but there's no way we're going to outrun the wolf. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take 1 healing potion from you and give it up here. And from you, I'm going to take 1, give it up here. Put these into quick use. And I'm going to actually use one of them right now. That gives me a little bit better buffer for what's going to lie ahead. And I'm going to go back to my ranged weapon. Now let's deal with this bear. There he is. So once again, we're going to aggro this bear. Just like this. And like that.
Right down, mate. Only what you deserve.
And oh, that was a quick combat. And there you got to see the effectiveness of the ranged weapons. We didn't even have to risk getting into hand-to-hand with that. And let's finish clearing this map over here. Now there's going to be a nobleman. There he is, Chase. He wants to jump. Regardless of what...
Don't touch me. I might catch something.
Regardless of which one of these you choose, he will not jump. But being a good party, really number 2 is our only choice. And of course he agrees with us that there's just too much to life, and he walks off. There's no experience or anything there. Maybe it just gives us as players a chance to reflect on if we truly are good or evil. This is the road back to Candlekeep. We cannot get back in until the end of the game. And so I'm not even going to concern myself with this right now. I just wanted to clear that little bit of the map. And spoiler, our trip back into Candlekeep will not be in this direction. So, okay, here we go. This is just the bottom of the map. We already know that High Hedge is to the south. We're just going to clear this little corner right there. And now, if you want to see what's left to clear, you can always hit the N button, and that will bring up your entire region. So what we're going to do is we're going to clear this. We're going to go north, clear this, come down, clear this, and then go into the next zone or the next region. I don't remember if we actually did 1 wolf or 2, but like I said, on this map, there are 2 bears and there's 2 wolves. We already fought the 2 bears. And we'll just run and see if something comes up or not. Interesting fact, here's Drienne's body. And Drienne's body will actually remain there for the entire game. Why, I don't know, but I guess nobody feels it fit to give him a proper burial. And come on down. And now we're going to go to the bottom corner, which is right down here. And then we're going to go to the region next door. Remember, it was dark when we went through there. But now we're going to go ahead and finish that region. And then we're going to make a mad dash for the very southern region on the map. I don't want to deal with Baragost anymore. There's nothing in Nashkel that we need. And there we go. We can leave on any map edge and choose where we want to go. And I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom, and we're going to go down to here. Travel. Oh, well, here's something you don't see often. Okay, the best way that we can deal with these two, this one is closer, but these wolves are so fast. Now, these are wargs. They're so fast that we cannot outrun them. So the best thing we can do is get as much damage into this one as possible. I need to engage these two into combat with this, and then these two are going to have to get on the back side so this one doesn't get them. So I'm going to take the initial shot first on this one. Just like that. Now, oh, did he already swing? He's going to go to sword. These two are going to run, say, up here.
A simple task.
You're going to go after him. And you look like you're getting ready to swing. There you go. And now I'm going to put him on his weapon and put him there. These
And now
two,
what? A simple task.
still want them to go north. Get behind them. There we go. And now they can all tag team these guys.
The bell is tolling for you. The bell of death.
Okay. Come on, guys. Take them down. And boom, there they go. Well, that was cool. Wasn't expecting
Spit it
a
out.
random encounter. We can just leave right there. There's nothing else on this map. It's just something that happens between two spaces, two regions. So we're going to travel here. And it's dark. Which might not be a bad thing. Because now this will give us a chance to do some healing. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is
What could I do to help?
I'm going to check his spells to make sure that he's got what I want him to have. And he does, so that's good. Hans, you've got your full allotment of spells. Why do you still have 2 identifies? Is there something you need to identify? No. And I'm not really concerned with you. Now here's another thing. He is only 187 experience away from next level. 200 experience, 600. And you know what? Maybe we'll keep going until they get tired. Gosh darn it. We're in the dark though, and I hate that. No, let's camp. Let's do it. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and give him
What must I do?
an armor spell. Even though I don't normally do this, I think what since we don't need identifies right now, I'm going to get rid of them. Identify. I'm going to give him 1 more magic missile, and I'm going to give him an armor. There we go. Select the whole party.
You right.
Let's go ahead and camp for the night. Hopefully we don't get attacked. I don't think we will because number 1, we're on the road, and number 2, we're on the edge of the map. There we go. So we rested for 16 hours. Everybody is fully healed, and we got all of our spells back. So that's critical. Now I'm going to do the map thing to see what we need to clear. So we're going to come here, come up here, come across, and then do a little bit in here. We can only get halfway. I don't know if I'm going to let that bother me or not, but that's the plan. So let's go.
I'm on it.
Here we go. The big encounter on this map we've already dealt with, and that was the ogre with the belts. So there may be some simple encounters that we have to get through. Once again, we're heading back for the caravan area that we're not going to deal with yet because we're going to wait for Kagan. And what do I have for a
Go
weapon?
off then.
Yeah, that's what I thought. There we go.
Spit it out.
So
Death will come swiftly if I
I'm gonna. Whoa! Do you have your hand?
Yes, I.
You do have your hand weapon.
You right.
Didn't want that. So you get in there.
What could I'm here to help?
You back up. There we go. And now everybody attack here. No, I forgot to change him. Yeah, go
At
back.
once.
And there. Now, get in there.
Get over here.
Oh man, I took damage again? All right. I'm not going to deal with the short swords since they're not worth anything. The caravan, we are going to go get Kagan, and he's going to ask us to escort him to this area. Of course, that's going to be frustrating, and you'll find out why. The person here, this is like the son or nephew of the richest person in Baldur's Gate. Now, I think there may be some type of quest that is involved in this. Oops, we got to deal with that guy.
Oh,
For
good
justice!
Man, that went quick. So, I think there is some quest involved with this. I just don't know what it is right now. But we're not going to concern ourselves with that either. That's later in the game. Anyway, there are a couple decent weapons to the south that I want to pick up early game. One of them is going to be in the Nashkel Mines area, and that is a +2 longsword. And that's actually one of the best longswords in the game, which is probably why I gave him initially proficiency in longswords, is I've always liked that weapon. But for a straight fighter, that's not what how I would build them. If I had to build Guenter over again, I would give him axe proficiency.
Right
Ooh.
and might. Only what you deserve.
I would give him the axe proficiency and grandmaster him in... Oh, that's interesting. I would grandmaster him in axes, because that grand mastery in axes applies to both melee weapons and throwing axes. So he's kind of getting the best of both worlds with that. And I'm going to go ahead and go back to my crossbow.
You right.
At least get one shot off on this guy.
Go then.
Here we go. Get one shot off here. And we missed. There, okay, now you need to go to this. You need to get up there. And you guys need to
At once.
come back. There we go. Now,
Yes.
everybody in.
That will come swiftly for you.
Whoa, okay.
Right and might.
Okay, that's interesting that they kind of split their fire on that one.
You right.
I normally do not like to split my fire, even though I will do it later in the game, only when they become so proficient that they're almost
Go on then. I'm on it.
hitting on every shot. And the reason for that is twofold. Number one, if you're going against mages, it'll disrupt their spells. And number two, it keeps the enemy kind of separated as well. And if we can drop two enemies at the same time, that's better than unloading or overkilling on one of them. I'm going to do the map thing just to see what I got to clear. And we're clear. That's everything. Okay, we know that Larswood is to the... We know Larswood is to the east, so we don't need to go there. What we're going to do here is we're going to hit... Whoa! Okay, that wasn't cool, but we'll deal with it.
Run if you wish. You'll not get far.
Come on, guys, drop them.
Spit it out.
I'm wondering if the I'll take the stuff. There we go. That was the treasure off of these guys. Because I don't think this is the caravan that Kagan wants. I think the caravan he wants is the one to the south.
I'm on it.
Okay, we got places to go. Let's get out of here. Well, the first map that we're going to go to, there's going to be a couple reputation boosts on it. That's down here. This is like, what do they call this? The Cloud Peaks. Really, again? Okay, I don't have a good feeling about this one. No, I don't have a good feeling about this. And what you can always do is you can always go back to where you exited the map. Like if we wanted to avoid this combat, what I would do is come back here to the saving part, load the game, and it's going to say the current game is, okay, yeah, we're going to load. And right here on autosave, it takes us back to the last map edge that we exited from. So this was the
What's this then?
That's the area we just finished. Once again, we're going to go all the way to the south, travel, and we're there. Because we're here in the dark, I am just going to run straight across to the edge of the map because I don't want to fight in the dark. But right here in this bushel of trees is one of the rarest spells in the game. And if you use the tab button, it should be right there. You can see it light up. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab it. Now the chromatic orb is very common in the game, but the kill cloud or Cloudkill.
Good night, son. Good night, daytime creatures. Good night, sword.
Cloudkill is, I believe it is a 5th level spell. I didn't pick it up like a noob. So
I'm on it.
Where to go? Or did I pick them up? No, almost blew it. So anyway, here we go. Yeah, that would have been a travesty to have lost those. We're going to run across to the edge of the map only because we don't like dark. And that's going to put us into the next region, which is Dryad Falls, I believe. And what I'm going to do here
What's this then?
is we're just going to run down the side of the map. Here's our little road sign. Cloud Peak Mountains. That's what I said. So anyway, here we go. We're going to run down the side of the map. And basically, like we're going to mow a lawn, we're going to make a shrinking square. Unlike in the Navy, when we do expanding squares, this one is a shrinking square. Down here, you cannot go any lower because we are at the southern tip of the region. Go ahead and zoom in a little bit more. And we got a interesting side quest coming up here that involves a dead cat. And you can already hear the water. So, in the falls is a dead cat. Pick up said cat and return cat to owner. And the owner is actually on top of the falls. Okay, we got us a...
Spit it out. You right.
We got a Gnoll.
Go off then. Get over
And actually, there's going to be quite a few gnolls on this map.
Spit it out.
But, you know, it's all good.
You right.
Oh,
Get over
good.
here.
We will deal with them accordingly. And you know what? I'm just going to back these guys
now
up
what?
a little bit.
Consider it done.
Just like that.
All will die.
And down he goes. 1 gold. Whoop, whoop. Okay.
Go off then. I'm on it.
Let's go to the top of the falls. Find the owner of the cat. And that would be this girl right here. Drienne. Okay, Pixie my cat, playing too close to the waterfall and slipped. Hope she's all right. Gonna talk to her again.
I want my mommy.
Okay, that's all right. She's done this before. Guess Daddy will just have to raise her again. So, Daddy is some type of a cleric. We know that. Could be a druid too, because he raises animals. And this is absolutely the largest reward that you can get from this encounter. And this one is reputation based. So the charisma once again helped us out here. Anyway, let's move on. I'm going to clear the top of the falls here, even though there's nothing up here. Only because that's my OCD kicking in. And then we are going to deal with, I don't think I can go over there, no, because that's the bottom. And there's the wolf. Now, we could attack the wolf from up here
Spit it out.
with our missile weapons. And that wolf actually will not be able to attack us until it runs up to get us.
You right.
The funny thing is, it's going to run right past the girl, too. But
Right
It'll come
and
swiftly
bite.
over you.
let's see if we can take this thing down, though, before. And I really don't want these two in combat with that thing. So here it comes. I'm going to turn these guys around. So they're going to continue going back. These two are going to continue
Get over
attacking.
here.
For some reason, he runs right past the girl. And now let's go ahead and do the, there he is. And
Spit it out.
you're going to get that weapon.
You right.
Everybody on the wolf. And it goes down. Just like that.
Sorted.
And we're done. I can already see it's getting dark outside, which is not a good thing because I don't want to do this in the dark. But there might not be a way around it. The next major encounter that we're going to have is with another Gnoll. And this Gnoll is actually a character. His name is Ingot. And Ingot apparently got exiled or abandoned from the Gnoll stronghold. And there's a couple ways to deal with Ingot. We're going to do, let's just call it the less good option, but I will give you my reasoning behind that. Okay, here we go. See, right now he's approaching us as neutral, and he's gonna basically talk to us about the Gnoll stronghold. And he's actually cheering us on that he wants us to conquer the stronghold. But we're going to use a... I don't want to say it's a more evil approach, because gnolls are naturally evil by nature. Let's do this. Engage them in conversation. I don't want my other people that close, though.
What can I do to help? It's already done.
You guys can back up. You
Well, then,
can talk to him.
I'm on it.
So, see, grr, wretched fortress, you go there, you conquer. And what fortress do you mean? And he's going to tell us that there's a Gnoll stronghold to the west. Or, I will take no orders from a lowly Gnoll. Now you prepare to meet your hell. I'm going to go with this one, even though it's not the nicer of the two answers. Only because I kind of want what he's got for a weapon. So here we go. Boom. Then he's going to... Pinklings. Oh, so we're pinklings now. Okay, so boom. There's that. Everybody is aggroed.
Spit it out.
We're going to attack him. And hopefully we survive. Whoa, do not come after my people. So you're going to go here. You're going to go here.
It's already done.
And you're going to go here.
Certainly.
There. Oh, and now everybody
You right.
attack.
Right and mine.
Boom, and down he goes. And there is the magic halberd. I want to say this one is the Chesley Crusher, which is probably one of the best halberds you can get in the game. It does a crap ton of damage, but it's a very slow weapon, regardless of how many attacks you get per round. This weapon will only give you one attack per round. And so a lot of people do not use this weapon. Give it to Hans. He's going to go ahead and do his identify thing. I thought we had spells. What happened here? Oh, I got rid of all the identifies. Okay, no damage. No damage, no foul. I'm going to drop that because I don't need it. And I'm never coming back to this place again, so it's not like we're going to see it.
Right, what's this then?
So we'll go ahead. The next time we rest, we will be able to go ahead and identify that. Okay, now we're in the corner. I'm going to reveal this, which is going to show us, I think that's the Zart village. And let's go ahead and reveal this side of the map. And there's our Gnoll stronghold. But like I said, I don't want to go there quite yet. As long as we're here, I want to finish clearing this region, only so we don't have to come back to it again. And
Spit it out.
there's that. And you got your missile
What
weapon.
concerns you?
Yeah.
You right.
Charge!
And it's down.
Sorted.
Are you serious? Okay. Really?
Oh, the sweetie for you.
Come on. Come on, guys. Don't let them get away. 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 Get him. There he is. Okay. Come up here. Finish clearing this part of the map. And it just dawned on me. We need to still go next door again and finish that area that we walked through. I keep forgetting about that region. Okay, we got more gnolls over here. They're not even going to give us a chance to talk. They just want to go straight into a fight. Is this Ludwig or Ludwig? He's just a gnoll.
Go on then.
There's another named
Spit it out.
gnoll over
Get
here
over here.
as well. And you guys can just
You need me? The hero
back
is
up a
on
little
the
bit.
job.
There we go. That's... Ah, no. Why are you going after my people? Nope. There we go. And he's down. Perfect.
You right.
Let's go.
I'm on it.
There's going to be a group of gnolls over here that want to charge us a tax or a tribute to pass through the area. Oh, here they come. So we can either engage them in conversation, or we can just downright shoot them. But just for the sake of the game, let's go ahead and engage them just so
Go on
you guys can see the dialogue here. So let's select everybody. We'll go talk to them. Whoa, guys, come on, talk to them. You
right.
talk to him.
What's this then?
Oh my gosh, what's wrong with my people?
Go on then. I'm on it.
Well, I guess we didn't have much of a choice here. Okay, stop. You trespass our territory. They want us to pay 50 gold pieces. We don't have any money. No, we're not going to say that. All right, then here's your gold. No, we're not going to say that. Why shouldn't we just kill the whole lot of you? Yep, we're going to say that. So, and then they turn hostile, and now there's going to be a group of people here, but this is going to net us a crap ton of gold. So yes, we're going to do this. I just got to think for a minute how I want to do this. Everybody, you,
Spit it out.
sword, you, hammer. Everybody,
You right.
attack him. And I want these two
Consider it done.
in the background. And now we're going to go ahead and everybody
Go on then.
is going to go here.
Death will come swiftly over you.
Okay, that's not cool.
And now what?
Well, you
Yes.
come down here. You
What must I do?
come over
Consider
here.
it done.
And because you're going after them, I don't see which one of these has been... Oh my gosh, I took damage again. Nuts on a biscuit. And then this guy here, I'm just going to kite him.
Simpler done than said.
Okay. He leveled up. Normally I don't do this in combat, but I want the bonuses. So I'm going to do this. We're going to level him up. He's got 25 skills here. I am going to put my pickpocket up to 70 because I want my pickpocket to be equal with open locks. The rest of the 5, I'm going to go ahead and grow these 3 pretty much this at the same level. And right now I want to go ahead and dump it into hide in there. No weapon proficiencies, but we did get our full 8 hit points. So he's now up to 24, which is a good thing. That's good.
Spit it out.
Everybody is going to attack somebody over here. I guess that's it. You are going to continue
Surely.
kiting this guy. And you 3
You right.
are going on this one.
The bell is calling for you. The bell of death.
Simpler done than said.
And you know what? You might as well. 10 hit points left. That is not good. Oh my gosh. I think he
Go off then.
is going to get out of this
I'm
combat.
on it.
And he is going to switch into his crossbow.
Get over here.
And actually, everybody
Right.
on him. I don't know why this one is just standing over there looking stupid. But,
Get over here.
up, and you are going to
Yes.
do this. But that stupid one is soon going to realize that maybe he shouldn't be doing what he's doing. Come on, guys, get him, take him down.
Only what you deserve.
There we go. Now check out this haul of loot from this. So we're going to just grab.
Good night, son. Good night, daytime creatures. Good night, sword.
You got to love that dialogue. All right. So there's that. Oops, everybody.
Go off then.
We're
I'm on it.
we're kind of at the end of this. There is another encounter down here that we will do. Maybe we'll rest. Why don't we do that? Let's rest up here. That way I can get my full hit points. Oh, and Hans
And now what?
leveled up. Score. There we go. And he's got additional spells, which is even better because now when he wakes up, he's going to know 2 more spells. So let's go ahead and I'm going to identify. And I don't think we got any second levels yet. No. Now, let's go ahead and select the whole party. Let's go ahead and sleep here.
You do not dream often, but tonight the visions are vivid indeed. Long have you walked, but now you find yourself back amidst the stones of Candlekeep. Your former home looms before you, but the gate is closed and barred. Over the walls there is a candle in your old room, but as the light goes out, the bricks surrounding the window closes together. The very walls conspire to keep you at bay. A familiar voice startles you, though it is calm and caring. You cannot go back this way, child. You must go on. Gorion forms before you. Though his image should be comforting, it seems but a shade of his living self. He is dead in your dreams, as in life. The phantom of your foster father gestures toward the blackness of the wood, as though it should be inviting. Perhaps it is, in a way, but the traveling will be hard. As you think this, a smooth and obvious path becomes clear out of the corner of your eye. It seems meant for you, pulls at your very being, and promises to quickly lead you away from the life you once led. Perhaps this would be for the best, but it is a bit too convenient for your liking. You do not wish to dwell upon the loss you have endured, but neither should it be forgotten. Gorion smiles and fades away. The pull becomes a push, but you turn away, steadfast in your new direction. The way is not quite as clear, but it is sure to be interesting nonetheless. A whisper follows as you stride away, something vestigial and sinister that you recognize, but yet have never heard. You will learn. You don't look back.
All right, there's an interesting cutscene, and notice now Guenter has just gained a special ability of Cure Light Wounds. So that is going to come very handy. All right, this is a good place for us to stop. It is daylight outside. And without further ado, I am going to go ahead here. We're going to go ahead into the save game. I'm just going to go ahead and use en route, and we're going to override it. And that takes us toward the end of our adventure. If you liked it, give me a like. If you didn't like it, give me a sympathy like. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. If you do subscribe, please tell 10 people. If you don't know 10 people, tell 5 people twice. And with that said, I am Grumpy Gnome. I'm out of here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take care. Bye-bye.